Welcome to the video, everybody. The gang is all here. I want to do a shop Goodwill or get it started. It'll be part one. It's 12.20 pounds. The bid Aunt Barry did was $45. There's no handling. The tax $4.48, $9.35 to ship. So very decent price. And this is from, I think this will be the second or third one we're doing from that one city. And I'm going to show it to you. It's a huge amount that's in a box. And it's just one bag, not two lining. And the bag just was torn. I mean, I finished tearing it, but the bag was quite, I don't know what to do. So I'm going to grab some and just put it over here. And try not to break it, or what we're going to do. The bag was quite had it traveled much further, we might have had some pieces falling out. Not a complaint, just an observation. So I can't lift the bag up and get this in. So I'm just trying to separate some of these things now to see if we can get. Remember the little turtle without the head? Many of you all were concerned. Well, I just checked with my gut, you know, and really it felt like it should be part of the gang. And so I talked to my friend and told her the dilemma. Showed him or her to my friend, and she said, let's just try to put a head on him or her, and that's what we're doing right now. I'm just gentle with this because I don't want to break any of it, but some of this is not. Okay, might have to pull. I'm almost have enough out to. Gotta get this off of it. We're gonna have some tangles. That's okay. I'm not bothered by it because I've been rested today. It's not like it's at the end of a long day. Still just trying to separate some last strands here. Okay, there we go. There's our pile. And then we still have a bunch. I'm picking up a couple things on the edge here that look delicate that I'm going to just pull out, that are loose along this edge. Like, we'll start with this tiny gold tone here. Okay. All right. How's everybody's Saturday going? It's been nice and sunny and warm today. 68, 69 degrees, just beautiful. So here's a brass. And people have been so supportive about those cats. There's two that stay together in that one area, and then there's a tom with a really big, you know how toms have a big head. He kind of comes through, and I saw him hunting. Now we pull this out. I don't know if it's gonna have a mark. We tried to make a video, but he was kind of sitting in some sun somewhere. No, minute you look through the loop, you can tell that the plating is coming off. But it's pretty. It does look like an amethyst. My fingers are dry. Y'all can kind of see that real pretty purple color when I turn it to the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Shelly. She's up there. So yeah, I believe we're gonna add the little turtle to our gang. This looks pretty. Let me see if I need to just angle down just a little bit without this thing falling off the side here. This looks pretty. And a lot of y'all had some really great comments, and I appreciate it, and helping me to identify. Now those are cold. Those are some beautiful stone or glass, but they look like stone. I'm not sure. And then of course we do have the glass. So let me check with the loop. Those are banded. They almost, it's got the copper in there like a turquoise or a lapis. I don't know. Those are gorgeous. Let me check the clasp to see if it's a precious metal. No. This is absolutely stunning. It really is. They're all different. I believe they are stone. Look at that. I went into the thrift. Well, first of all, let me just get comfortable. You know, we got some stories. Not super interesting, but just some little stories. I'm pulling this out. This was in the picture. And now that I'm holding it, it's so light that I don't know if it's coral or if it's like plastic. I'll get the loop in a minute. It's hard to tell. I believe it's real. Yeah, it's real. I'm pretty sure it's real. It's been like polished to make it shiny, and it's beautiful. And I'm not for, you know, going and taking the coral, and I'm not for any of that. I'm not. I like to leave things alone and let animals have their, you know, not harvest them for things like that. But having said that, I think it's pretty sure it's real. It seems very delicate. I don't see any oh yeah, there's an opening there, like where that looks real natural right there. I mean, this is not plastic there, I don't think. And I don't see any seams, you know. And they're all different, so it is beautiful. It doesn't appear, it's vintage because of the barrel clasp, but not 40s. It looks like it's 70s. So not a stretchy, but it's kind of a vintage. This is pretty. Love those colors. Oh, well, we've got a name on here. KR. And then a little symbol. Oh, is that Zapata? That, I don't even know how to say it. Silpata. That little triangle thing. Maybe not. Yeah, it does. It looks different under the loop. It looks like that little, I forget her name, but I don't think it's KR. Carolyn Pollock, I believe, with the C. This is just gorgeous, though. I mean, it really is. It's not in a precious... What is this down here? TH. What? Well, I don't know, but it's very well made. I don't think that would be gold. It would be marked. She works in sterling, I think. I don't know. Now this certainly does. This looks really good. And it was laying on that edge, and it's very delicate. That's why I picked it up. This has already been bent down, probably from the weight of all that jewelry. It has the absolute goldest color I've ever seen. Betty, we need you. Betty says you're going to have to test that. It says N-E-N-A. Nina. And it looks artisan, possibly. Look at that. There and there. It just looks like gold, you know, like when you see gold. And it's fairly heavy. Not real heavy, but you can certainly feel it in your hand. And does it not open? It doesn't look like it. I don't want to mess with that part. I'm gonna have to test this. And I need to go to a jeweler at some point and have things appraised, or at least verified. Well, I can't get it to, there it goes. But that needs to be straightened a little bit, but I am not gonna do it. It's just, see how it got twisted from being in there? Needs to probably be, if that's gold, the jeweler needs to do that. That is a beautiful bracelet. I need to set that over here. I don't know. That thing is, I want to run and go test it right now, but I can't edit the videos. This is pretty. The cloisonne with the multicolored iris, gold tone. I don't see a mark. I believe it is vintage, I'm sure. Look how pretty that just kind of goes together right there. That is very nice. And then this fell out as I was pulling it all that way. Seed bead, piece earring, big piece earring. Very nice and cute. What are these rings? Here's a little, that's cute with a little rhinestone. A little tree. I'll start looking at jewelry and this, whoa, it says something. Is that Avon? Yeah, it's Avon. Okay, good. We'll need to put that in the Avon and not the Christmas thing. I need to set it up there because I'm liable to throw it right in the Christmas thing. The St. Louis Cardinals. I guess this is the Super Bowl weekend. Chiefs and 49ers, is that right? I'll be for the underdog. Don't know who that is, but I watch it for the halftime if it's going to be anybody good, or the anthem. I like the national anthem, and then basically it's on in the background while I do jewelry or something. Well, that's a nice tie clip. So the ring looks like it's a bunch of rhinestones. It's not going to be precious metal. It's quite large. It's worn, but it's not worn on this end. It's pretty. That is nice. Sheila gets a ring. Anyway, we got up this morning, had our coffee and all, and got out and took some books to the the park, and Olivia got to walk and sniff around at the park a little bit. And so took books there and took some dumpster dive stuff to where the bottles are. And can't find any. We did dumpster dive today at 3 because they close at 2 today. There was nothing in there. I don't even know if I got one thing. Is this caught on here somehow? Obviously it is. This is a pretty earring. I might need to look at that with the loop because it's not just coming off on its own. These look like amethyst because they're uneven. I can't even tell with the loop what I gotta do. This has to go through there. That's just dirt, I think. Yeah, needs to be cleaned. But this just looks very pretty. Very pretty. Don't y'all agree? That's like a piece of crystal, I believe. It doesn't look like glass. It's got too many imperfections. And see how cloudy some of these are? Now these over here might be, but that is gorgeous. I'm putting that with Shelly. And then we decided I fed the cats without my friend and her phone, and I didn't take the iPad, and the one that is less shy came out. Oh, this is a bummer. This is a unique, interesting necklace, but it's gonna need a little bit of repair. I'm not sure what has to happen. I think just right there. That is like neon color and bold. Very interesting. Might just be that one spot. There's no maker's mark, so that one needs to be fixed. Then somewhere in there I had gone to the thrift store. Well, first I called the other city. Remember all those bags I got last night? Well, she's manager over this city and another. These are skulls, so that can go in the skull lot. I don't see a mark. Let me make sure. No. Anyway, so I called them fully thinking they'll be like, yes, ma'am, we had, and they said, no, we don't have jewelry bags here. We hadn't had any in a long time. So ended up our city got all of them that she made. Now she may make some and take them that way, but it's probably too much trouble. And since I've been asking, she did it here. Some shell, they left it in the natural state and didn't dye it. That's kind of interesting. So anyway, that was good. You know, leave no stone unturned when you're looking for jewelry bags. This is a filigree. It may have a mark. I call it filigree. I don't know all the little words and things, so if y'all want to help me out, please do. This looks like a rosary. Anyway, John was there, and I left my wallet in the car, but I had to go out there and get it because there was a couple of stone pieces that I'll show y'all another day. First of all, what is this? This is like a foil in plastic arrowhead. And the funny thing was, there's a lady in there that back in the day when they had them more regularly, she would always say, "Oh, I was hoping you would come in and we just put these out," or whatever. She knows I like the junk jewels. And I've never mentioned to her about him not being made. So she saw me today walk in, and her face, she was just looking at me like, "Oh God, I want to say something. I'm not going to say anything." So I got in line to pay, and I looked at her and I said, "I got them all last night." And the smile on her face, she was like, "You did?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did." I said, and then I just talked about it a little bit. I said, first I thought, well, I can't get them all. And then I thought, what am I going to do? Leave some behind? No. Which ones would I leave behind? And she laughed. And then she said, oh, and I did say, and the $9.99 price was good instead of the $13.99. So I told her how much I spent, so that she could put that bug in that lady's ear. This is tangled. I know, we got to look at the back of this cross. I don't know what it says. I'm hoping it says something for Billy Bob. But first, we got to get... Did it move? Let me try to look at it. This doesn't do much good looking at it. Okay. Something shifted. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, I got it out. Where's the other parts? Here's this part. And it should be attached to this somehow. These are plastic, so I don't have high hopes. But it could be gold filled. It's pretty. Let's just see. Well, I can't tell anything. Can y'all? It's upside down for part of it. Gold electroplate. 8, it's like... which is not gold filled, it's just gold plated. It's got like a 800 or something on top. That could be silver. And then it says another number and GE. It says 19 and GE. So if that's an 800, that could be, I need to make sure. I'll just have to test it for sterling. Just because it's very hard to, the stamp is so hard to see. It's 2 zeros and looks like an 8. Yeah, it's 800, 19 GE. So if 800 is sterling, not sterling, but the silver in Europe, it's 00, and right in front of that looks like an 8. It's very ornate and very beautiful. Yeah, it's just really pretty. Let me see if this says anything. I'll have to test that for silver and let y'all know. So she was just over the moon when because I think she was like mortified that, oh my God, we just had all those bags and here comes that lady and she's been coming in here every day since August or whatever, and she didn't want to say anything until I broke the ice. So then she said, oh, I already told you, I'll just tell her to keep them coming. I said, yes, ma'am. Okay, it's blurry, so focusing would help, wouldn't it? And then this is put together with, this is broken, so they've used string instead of this. Well, it's pretty, it's different. But that would need to be put back together with that, whatever y'all call those. Okay, this is pretty. That the bale looks good, but no, it's costume, but it is pretty. So it's a pendant. And I think, is it missing rhinestones? It's hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, no. I don't think it's missing rhinestones. That's pretty. It's a lot of delicate stuff just thrown in here. It's a pretty crystal on some silver tone. It could be silver for all I know. That's a Maker's Mark. Tamari. Tamari. We'll need to check and make sure, but it doesn't look like it's precious metal. No, whoops. This iPad is just, it's not clamped down. One of the people I used to watch, Phyllis Stokes, has passed away. If y'all watched her videos, you might want to click on the channel. Her son is very thorough in the update. And we just say a prayer for Phyllis, and I enjoyed watching her channel. How quickly things change. I was watching it when they were going to move into a little tiny house, and then things just started changing for them. I guess this is a necklace. It's pretty. Must be made out of brass with gold plating or something thin. It's pretty. Needs a little work because some of those things are loose. Okay. I don't know if I was seeing things or if there's another half of this butterfly somewhere, but so we've got a half of a butterfly. And stuff stuck to it, so this is a bee, some type of a rhinestone necklace. Okay, it just came off. We'll look at that. And I don't know, there's got to be another part to this. So we'll set it aside. And we'll be made aware later what it is. Now we've got a haven't seen that mark before. It's one of those with the multiple chains on here that you have to figure out how it goes. Figure out. Kind of like that. That's how it goes. And it's, I believe those are glass. Well, that's a pretty cool bee. I'll put that in a personalized lot for now. This looks pretty. Okay, we've got a yellow, bright yellow plastic with that brassy vintage look. We've got a ring. It has a size, it says 6 in it. That's all it says. So Sheila gets that. This is like the plastic, different colors. Well, it says something else. NRT. So Sheila gets another ring. She loves her rings. Ooh, yucky, there's cloth. We don't like cloth. And it's like the yuckiest, real thin. I don't believe there's a mark. No, there is not. It's a Y. That's about all the stories I think I've got. Just trying to take it easy today. You know, got out and ran errands, and my friend went with me. We have a donut shop called Shipley's here in Texas, and they've got great donuts. So I think we got a half a dozen or a dozen. And when you go as late as we did, they just had the filled, which was fine, Bavarian filled. My mom's German, so we took the box over there and let her and her husband pick some out. Yeah, that's gonna have to go. This is what's on it. I don't know how you cut that out, but that whole thing might just go in the craft. It's very wearable. It's not broken. And so that was a fun thing, and the sun was nice, and we just kind of rode around. It's a different kind of a necklace. I'll put it back together. No maker's mark. This looks like it's just corroded. It's weird. This almost looks like those old clasps, and somebody sprayed this with a bunch of, looks like a nice clasp though. Hold on. Sprayed this with a bunch of paint that's coming off. Never seen anything like that. Is this going to be a 925? Yes. So I don't get it. This is strange. I will show y'all. It's I don't know. It's like this is plastic or glass that they sprayed it. And this looks old. This looks like one of those old clasps that they made. Put something there, right? It looks like those clasps on those pearl things. Pearl, mother of pearls. But are those things going to be sterling? I don't know. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. A real nasty necklace with sterling on there. Maybe these were some pearls that they tried to repurpose is what it is, and it just didn't work out. That was some good intentions, but I will test some parts of that. Now this is broken big time. Broken off of something, but that's a beautiful color. I need to quit tugging and just go with what's kind of loose. There's a part of an earring open, and you can see that it just caught everything. It's like a little rhinestone. I don't see any marks. Pretty color. Now here's this one. It's plastic. Plastic. That's the pendant part. There's this other butterfly part, but let me just kind of pull from the bottom. Oh, that came out. I wanted to get rid of that magnet, so that came out right away. Well, that's got some glue or something. Gold tone. It's gonna go in the bracelet lot. Okay, here's an earring. It's got a lot of tarnish. It could be nothing, or it could be silver plated. Let me see. This is what it looks like with these little faux Roman emperor heads. No, it's not sterling. So that was that one. And now we have this one. No matches yet, but this bag is so big. Some money themed pieces, which I do have a category for that in my little, wherever I keep these, all this stuff I'm trying to get together and lot up. So this is a big, look at this. Look at that. This is some big earring broke loose. Don't know what went on it. And you can hear the seed beads falling. Okay, we've got, what is this? This is weird. We've got TR China. Trying to be a fake Brighton. Pretty though, glass and rough. Those could be pearls. So we'll give that to Henrietta. And they could be putting a coating on there and making it rough. That's a howlite, yep. Cute. Cute design with the starfish. That is sparkly. I'm gonna have to get a bag for whatever I heard falling. The little pieces of beads falling. Here's one of them. It's like a little brown one. This is really nice. This appears to be a real stone. So I believe somebody made this. And it could be turquoise. Could be turquoise with some red and pink and blue. I don't know. Here's the other side where they had trouble drilling it. That might be turquoise. Give it over here to Shelly. This popped out, fell out. It's, I don't know what that hang tag is there. It's a heart. Look at that cute cloisonne elephant. And this looks like it's got a lot of probably stuff hanging off of it. Charms and all. Working my way back to there we have this piece. So we'll get it to go on around, get it to go through there, and that way we can get it on out of there. It's not precious metal. That's one way to find the jewelry, is let it just fall right on out. It's got a little square crystal. It's not precious metal. I don't see any marks. And it's got a little, I'll get that out before that gets tight, and then we can't do anything with it. I just want to say that, yeah, it could be cleaned, probably, because the little crystal is pretty. There it is. I don't know what to do with this stuff. What fell out? Are they glass? They're cold. Don't know. They are cold. Cute earring. I'm trying to get rid of this because I feel like it's about to just, yeah, the brown is coming off of it. So I'm going to get a baggie. Oh, there's the loose strand, see? Yep. There's the loose strand. Trying to avoid a complete loss from this seed bead. It's pretty colors. That, you know, jewelry can't survive some of these. And of course I did pull on it. So maybe I'm just from now on gonna cut the box. I just don't have a lot of room up here, you know. But anyway. I might not have broken it. This thing looks like it's had a journey all on its own, probably before it even got thrown in the box. So there they are. And as we clean up, we'll put these in there. It's just one strand that's off. So it's gonna go. They're pretty color. It's gonna go in a baggie right now. Gold tone heart, earring, some shell with that lovely, like a cloisonne elephant. And I think the shell might be on a different necklace. Oh, this has just turned into a big ball, which is okay. It'll all come out in the wash. This is a pretty glass or crystal heart. Not gonna be precious. This one is not. And if that's a magnet, no, I don't think it is a magnet. This strand of pearls, that's nice. We'll look at that in a moment. A ring popped out over there. I'm sorry, I was holding my hand in front of everything. So I'm gonna try not to do that anymore. Okay, this is what was tangled, and it's a little silver tone necklace with little, some kind of little cabochon of glass or something. And we got that. Here is an earring or a part of something. Looks like it's carved bone, maybe. Carved something. Plastic, actually, I believe. We'll set that over here. Is this the other part of that butterfly? I'm not gonna tug. Here's something pretty, real pretty. It's like a pocket watch or something. It says Lucerne. This is really pretty. I'm looking for, this is very pretty. And it came out easily. There's the, it's like a pendant watch. I don't see any marks. And this has rubbed the gold plating, but it's nice on the sides. It's just a little bit of corrosion right there, which should clean off. Well, it's a pendant watch or pocket watch or something. I call that a pocket watch. That's pretty. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Lucerne. If anybody wants to help me out, need all the help I can get. Okay, we've got like a faux red druzy for Valentine's Day coming up. Let me see if it's broken. Does not appear to be broken. I need to do something with this angle. Does not appear to be broken. That's pretty nice. Let me see if I raise it up just a little, if that will help. So, well, this came out, no maker's mark. And the elephant is about the neatest thing on there. I can't tell if it's not sitting right with the weight. It needs to be worked with. It's like, I'm trying to figure out, okay, all these are the pendant. There we go. All these are the pendant. And so you've got the heart, the elephant, the pearl. Looks like it's probably a real pearl of some sort. And the hand, the all-seeing hand or something. So that's awesome. That's kind of boho-y, I guess. Okay, this is pretty but faux. So I guess I need to start another pearl bag. These coins look real. I love coins, by the way. Oh, look at that. How cute is that? You know who's keeping that? I am. That's adorable. I hope I get the other one. Sure do. Put that over here. Okay, this came out of there. I'd been wanting to see what that was. And I don't know if it's broken or what. There's no marks. I'm gonna throw that in the giveaway there. This is Heavy, probably 70s. Stretchy slider. It's pretty, beautiful fall colors. Missing something there, so maybe it fell out. It's just that one. So we'll set that aside. See if we can't come up with that again. I'm gonna go back to the coins in a moment. Oh, what is this? This looks interesting. What is that? It's I and an H. I see some words under there. Hold on. $10 1/something 10K. We got a gold field and I'm thrilled. It's very hard to see. The 10K is on the right of the pin with the copy C up above. And 1/something. There, it's better. 1/something. So we don't care, but I believe, because this really looks gold filled, and it may not be, but this pin is. In fact, I don't think this is original, because look how it has another thing up there. And it's enameled, so it's really looks older than this thing. I think they married these. Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob. We're gonna get some gold filled. Yay, yay, buddy. Gotta fix his head again. Gotta fix his head again. He's all discombobulated. I have no idea what this is. Some kind of... After you look at gold and then you pick up the next piece of jewelry, you're just like, eh. This is a wire wrap something or another bead. So there's a repurpose for you. It's a wire wrapped bead. That's a metal or plastic bead. Well, that's kind of cool. Somebody's talented. What is this? Okay, we got a rhinestone. Of course, missing one there. That's it on the missing. I don't see any marks. No marks. It's a pretty bracelet. Sparkly, sparkly. We'll see if something falls out. I gotta put this with the guy stuff. Okay, back here was the pearl necklace. This is vintage. And how does this work? Where's the clasp? Right here. Yeah, doesn't say anything, but it's still working. Look at that neat old clasp. That's in good condition. Graduated pearls, they're heavy. Well, now I've messed it up. Well, I didn't mess it up, but it needs to be. There we go. That is neat. Beautiful clasp. It's not missing rhinestones. That's awesome. That's a pretty piece. Okay. The coins, the coins, the coins. It looks like there's an earring in here. with a silver tone type chain. The neighbors have not been bothering me, y'all. They quit playing their loud music. They simmered down over there. At least I didn't see my Denny's lady competition today. It's Saturday at 2. So when that place closes, she's probably at work. Oh, this is one of those stones. We had gotten a whole bunch of these that one time. I put all of them on Etsy, all together in a lot. So we'll give that to Shelly and Cluck. Now we're getting some pears, so that's cool. Some pears and some hairs, and I've got a little trash thing over here. That's a pear. That's pretty. This is a white sparkly. I don't want to touch it because my fingers are so dirty. And this is, could come on out of there. Taking us a while to get through this one pile, but hopefully we're all enjoying it. Now, this is just broken. It looks like somebody tried to repair it with what? What did they use? Like clay or something? Or a string? It's another one of those. They liked it. It's pretty. It needs a jump ring right there, a big jump ring, and that's it, from what I can tell. Yep. It's not that bad. Put it over for the repair. Okay, here's this thing that something had broken off of. Ooh, I was hoping that was sterling. But I don't think so. I don't see any marks. I'll look into that just in case. So now this is broken off of this side. That should be an easy fix. Does it have everything? I think so. We're just getting a pile of broken jewelry. I don't think I broke all of it, and that's fine, it's a grab bag. This is weird, this is old. It's got some design on the green leather. That's neat. Tiny. That's pretty neat. The coins. They look real. So somebody made themselves a little coin. We got 1967. There's the farthing, 1950 something. Somebody made this, 1959, 59, 59. Elizabeth's on everything. Farthing, drilling right through the thing. These are all like Queen Elizabeth. This is not. This is a Spanish coin. Or a Mexico. There's a Grochin, I've heard of that. Does this say Reich? Hold on, what does that say? Österreich, okay, Austria. And none of them are silver. That's okay, that's pretty cool. India, 1957. That's a very cool vintage coin bracelet from the 50s. So that will be going on Etsy. Very cool. Nice. I like that. There's a Hello Kitty pendant. I probably should start a Hello Kitty lot, kind of like I'm doing the Disney. This looks like an old rosary, parts of an old rosary. It's not marked. Pieces of an old rosary. It'll go in the rosary lot. Okay, got this loose. It is nothing on it. And you would have to work with that. It's not bad once you got it straightened out. Neat. I don't know if those are letters or what those are. It's not precious metal that I can tell. So we'll go in the guy lot. This looks like it's the other part of that butterfly. Okay, so they're going to hook together somehow. Do they break? I don't know how this works. They're broken. It's broken. So that's definitely going in a craft lot. It's kind of a cool big butterfly though. I'm not seeing any type of precious anything. This is pretty, very pastel. I don't know what that is. Doesn't feel like a stone. That's pretty. You know, all these chains are pretty thick to be a gold or anything. Okay, this just popped out. It's not precious metal. PGA Tour Partners Club. Too bad that's not got any precious metal in it, huh? Too bad. What else is falling out underneath here? We got a silver tone, sparkly. I thought I saw a clasp, but there it is. This looks like it's a pretty necklace. And there's the pendant part. Pretty silver tone, sparkly. Pretty. This is delicate, but I don't see a mark. It's very delicate. Tiny little, but they're not open on the back. You want them to be open on the back. This is like a interesting bracelet. I believe it's plastic or glass. It's hard. No, that's glass. Little green glass leaves. Nice. Put that in my little glass bag. Okay, so this popped out. That's a pretty necklace. We're not getting a lot of name brands, are we? This is practically unworn. I mean, it's just so pretty. You never know what you're gonna get. That feels like a dyed stone. I'm gonna call that Southwest. Nice. I'm glad Billy Bob got some gold filled. This is a bracelet, and this says Sarah Cove. It's just a little chain link, Sarah Cove. We'll take it, we like that. Put that in the Sarah Cove lot. Just a little group of charms here at the bottom of this necklace. Plastic. I can't get them to lay right around this leaf. There it goes. We're almost to the bottom of it. Quite a tangle. Okay, got that one out. It's got bows, gold tone bows with some faux pearls. This looks like it's stone. It's heavy and it's cold. So let's try to get it out. Where did it go? Right here. We're getting some of them to pop out. We're down to this last like mega ball of stuff. I'd like to get to the stones. I'm just unfastening as many. I think I'm going to get a big plastic out of here. Maybe. Got some stubborn little tangles, and okay, we got a plastic out of there. Here's a big black plastic. It's not broken. That'll go on the plastic lot. Stones don't want to come out, so I'm trying to get whatever will come out. Here's one of these, which looks like it needs, and has an interesting little dark, feature to it, and it just needs one. I need to get some of those. What do you call those little rings? And then this has like a mark on it, so let's see. M. There's an M at the bottom of that. Plastic, kind of a peach color. And this is those with those weird things, but it's a pretty little necklace. Those like supposedly go over. These are some little stones here. Pretty little stones. Supposedly go over a sweater buttons, or I don't know. And here's a gold tone with a real pretty pendant. Nice peach, teal, and gold tone color. This is some kind of a stylized pendant of some sort, I don't know. Just a gold tone pendant with some X's on it. That one came out of there. There's no name. It's in good condition. We'll put it back, clip it back together. I'm probably just going to try to get the stone out and call it a day on these, because this other one, this has just got everything tangled up. It's not too many more necklaces in here, but I think some of them are multi-strand and I can't figure out which necklace is which. And at that point, if it's not precious metal, it may be going to the free pile. or my friend, but she doesn't have time to deal with it. Okay, this does not go with this, so we will get it unhooked. And this has like feathers. It's an interesting, what is it, a necklace? Triple, double, triple stranded. No, not double maybe. Black and green dyed feathers. So we're gonna lay it right there, and I'll hook this one on there somewhere. And then we've got this one, which is no name and just kind of a goldish tone. There's the stone. I think it's stone anyway. I don't know really exactly. Got okay. This one's making sense, and I believe I've got this necklace. There it is. It came off. So we will look at that. Well, it's a heart, a pretty crystal heart. It has a marking on it, so let's see what it says. 18 karat gold plated. So, you know, nothing there. And then this one was causing all the trouble. And I can't tell if this is supposed to be, I don't think that's supposed to be loose. I believe it's a double strand. It's supposed to be together right here. Let's see if this one will be easier. We're just gonna fix that. It's made out of some shell. It's a nice necklace. Okay. And it's got, let me see. There we go. We fixed it. Yay. It's got some little faux coins, you know. Some more Roman emperors and stuff, and quite a bit of shell. So it's a nice, what I call natural necklace, so natural for the most part. And then this stone that I had been wanting to get to, and I don't want to touch the stone because my fingers are dirty from all the jewelry. And then this one had popped out. I'll get that out later. It's kind of a pretty little silver tone. Oh, we got two things going on here. Maybe three. Just a big wad of chains. These go together somehow. have this chain. Trying to get it. I don't know if it's part of it or not. I don't think so, but it could be. It's just we got all these hooks here. So this is above my ability in a minute. I might have to let my friend figure this one out. It looks like these pieces go together, but I like this piece here. This piece here, we'll just end it at this. Beautiful pink and grays. I should know what that is. So there we have it. Thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see y'all later for part 2.